What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? We are here for the season finale of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Candy is getting awards for, doing what she does in the community and business-wise and giving so many jobs. Cynthia and Mike are talking about buying a home in LA, which, mind you, they had that conversation 2 episodes ago. But that's fine. I'm glad, that we're here for that. Um, and then she said what I suggested 4 episodes ago. Go on and put your stuff on the Airbnb. Go on and get you the Airbnb. You can get you a good little penny for a belly on the lake because people will pay just to say they stayed at Cynthia's house. And you can keep it very elite. Okay? So I think that's a great idea. Okay? Portia is out doing her social justice thing because this is during the time of the runoff election, and so she is out, getting out the vote. So that's what the ladies are doing. Now, Drew and her husband are taking Josiah, her son, to go meet his daddy. He is not excited. He is not necessarily happy about it, but at the end of the day, that's his father. That's his father. They get to the restaurant, and yes, the man is late. The man is really late. And he lives in LA, and so he flew to Georgia just to see his son. And, he was very understanding of, in my opinion, he was very understanding of Josiah's personality, but I'm going to say this. I understand that Josiah doesn't know his father. I understand that this is all new for him and uncomfortable. It probably doesn't help that he got cameras all in his face, because I understand you signed up to share your life, but I don't think that this meeting is the meeting that I would have allowed them to film, but that's just me. I think on top of the fact that it was already a tense situation, it was a very uncomfortable situation for this child, and probably a very confusing situation for him. I think having him sitting there with the cameras in his face, and the man was an hour late, 2 hours late, I just think that was a lot. But neither here nor there, he showed up. And, and they had to keep saying, well, tell him how you like school, and tell him this, and tell him that. And he said, well, are you happy to meet me? And no. See, I think there was a point, because, see, I just think the boy was rude at a certain point. I think he was rude. And I think that I understand the I don't know you side of it. I understand the confusion side of it. And unless this little boy has grown up hearing that his daddy ain't ish, I don't understand the level of rudeness. Maybe it's me, y'all, but I don't understand the level of rudeness. But I'll give his daddy name was Ricky. I'll give Ricky credit. He said, listen, I want a relationship with my son. I know he doesn't know me, and I'm willing to do whatever it is that I have to do to get to know him for our relationship to get where it needs to be. And that's what I'm willing to do. And so however it takes. And so Drew said that he hasn't done really well with keeping up with the call schedule. So that's not a good thing. And she said, listen, if you're trying to build a relationship, you can't disappoint him like that. And that's fair and that's accurate. If you say you're going to call at a certain time, you got to call. If understandably that you are on the other side of the country, so you probably can't fly out to see him regularly. But, a phone call don't cost nothing. And, now we have, FaceTime and everything else. And there's so many ways to communicate that, y'all can build up y'all's relationship that way. And then when he finally does see you, then there can be maybe a little bit more there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just thought the little boy was rude, but that's just me. All right. Then we have Kenya and her therapist are coming to visit. And she was talking about when Mark came to visit. Listen, let me tell you something. First of all, I'm over it. I don't care no more, because at this point, this man continues to treat you like shit because you let him. And that's really no other way around it. You said that he came down for the birthday party and he stayed at your house, slept in your bed, and you were sitting here acting like, well, I don't understand why he would do that. Like, we've been separated for a year. You know why he did it? Because you let him do it. He wouldn't even have a key to my house anymore. That key he has wouldn't even work. If it's a passcode situation, he wouldn't have the key to the garage. None of that. The fact that he still has access to the home is a problem. And the fact that he felt like he could be gone for a year, show up, and that he has the right to not only stay in that house, but sleep in that bed and expect sex. Because you said he got mad because he was expecting sex and you didn't give him none. So you go to call him while the therapist's there and he done blocked your ass. He has blocked you. You can't call, you can't text your baby daddy / husband. So then you call from Brooklyn phone. Now, why the hell the 2-year-old got an iPhone? I don't know, but that ain't my business. You call from Brooklyn's phone. Now, he don't have that number blocked, but he don't answer your call because clearly it's you calling. It ain't Brooklyn calling. It's clearly you. And then he gonna tell you, he gonna send you a text talking about something. He can't talk right now. A friend of his was in an accident and he at the hospital. And you text back, why are you lying? It's COVID. They're not letting people in the hospital. And he tells you, Kenya, I can't do this right now. See, here's my problem. If you knew he was lying, period. He blocked you, ma'am. He has no interest in having a conversation with you. And that's a problem. She said, yeah, because he telling me that his friend is sick, but he don't even know what's going down here. I could be calling him because something might be wrong with Brooklyn. Exactly. So that should tell you right there how much he really give a damn. I just don't, and Kenya was like, see, I'm done at this point. Now he gonna get the other Kenya. No, he's not. He ain't been got the other Kenya. Do you think he's concerned about getting the other Kenya? Man, no. Now, at the end of the episode, it said that she finally filed for divorce, but I don't think he is that concerned. I don't think he cares. I think whatever mind games he's playing with you, it's almost like it's the situation where when y'all are by yourself, he acts one way, and then when there are other people around, he acts differently. But it's like he's gaslighting you because now you're going out here telling everybody how wonderful he is and how sweet he is and how great he is, and then he's not doing it around other people. So it's almost like you look crazy. He's gaslighting you. It's crazy. I don't understand it. And again, I don't understand why he even still has access to you because he wouldn't have access to me. Anyway, this is around Christmas, and so Cynthia is having a what she call it, a friend's Christmas. I don't know, somehow she said it, but she's playing the white elephant game, and everybody is bringing a gift. At first she said $100 budget, but everybody sort of complained. So then she said not to exceed $1,000. Now listen, I don't care about them buying $1,000 gifts for each other. If you feel like that's your budget and you cool with it, then that's y'all's business. Here's my problem. They ain't play white elephant right. I like white elephant, and me and my friends play white elephant all the time. And anyway, they ain't play it right. But anyway, neither here nor there. We see the ladies, they out shopping for these gifts. And of course, the idea is if I'm spending $1,000 on a gift, then I expect to get a gift that's at least $1,000, right? So Cynthia had the party down to Lake Bailey, and it was beautiful. The setup was nice. Mallory was there, of course, and Friend Miss, that's what she called it, Friend Miss. Now, Drew said that she wasn't feeling well. She was having really bad cramps, and so the doctor called in a prescription for her, so she was waiting for her medicine to kick in, so she was a little late. Toya texted Cynthia and said she's over the drama. She ain't got time to show up and argue with a bunch of women all night, so she ain't coming. Marlo sent a text and said she wouldn't be able to make it, but she was going to send her gift. So I can give Marlo credit for that. Marlo said, I'll send my gift, but I ain't going to make it, okay? So, of course, Cynthia starts getting frustrated because she was like, well, damn, I wanted to do something for the ladies, and they not showing up, and it's the last minute. And then Drew called and told her she was running late. Well, while she got this going on, Cynthia done had some llamas show up. I don't know. These llamas were dressed up like Santa's elves or something. I don't know why you decided it was a good idea to have a bunch of llamas in your driveway or what you thought was going to happen, but okay. And as the llamas are sitting in her driveway, the rest of the ladies are showing up and looking at her crazy like, what the fuck? Why do you have llamas in your driveway? Cynthia is so damn silly, y'all. Lord, that woman is silly. Anyway, They go inside. The food, I mean, the spread looks nice. Everybody is there. Well, not everybody. Everybody there except for Drew and Portia. And then, of course, Marlo and Latoya said they weren't coming. And so Cynthia's a little frustrated. And finally, they decided they just going to go ahead and eat. After Portia said that she was running late, they decided they was going to go ahead and eat. Listen, Portia and Drew get there 3 hours late. I don't understand this mindset. I don't understand. How do you show up 3 hours late for an event? Disrespectful. Well, the thing about White Elephant, if you've never played White Elephant, the advantage of White Elephant is you pick numbers and you pull gifts based on the number. You want a high number. You don't want that. You don't want to be first, because what happens is I can pick a gift and it could be a really nice gift, but then everybody behind me has the option of picking my gift. So you really want to be last. So you have to pick up all of the gifts. You can pick the one you want, right? So Marlo sent her gift. Her gift did show up. She sent it with her niece and nephew. And I guess her assistant drove them over there. So, you know, they have her gift. And so what they decided was that because Portia and Drew were late, that they would give them 1 and 2, and the rest of the ladies would be able to pick from the other numbers. Now, Shamia tried to save her friend, because you know Shamia always got Portia back. She tried to save her friend and tried to throw Marlo in there, but they were like, nah. Marlo gift is here. Now, Marlo might not be here, but her gift is. So, nah, we ain't putting Marlo. We gonna put Marlo's name in with everybody else's name. So they did that, and so they get ready to start. Drew and Portia, they get there, and of course they show up like ain't nothing wrong after 3 hours. I'm like, I don't, like I said, anyway. Now Portia hair look cute. Now I like that new little wig Portia had on. It was cute, little short, little mohawk thing working she had. It was cute. So they get ready to, they start doing the gifts, right? Portia gets Cynthia's gift first. Now Cynthia got, it was Tiffany, so I saw the Tiffany's box. I said, oh shucks. She got Portia a necklace and a bracelet and matching necklace set from Tiffany's. Now Cynthia's thing was, it's Tiffany's, like, I mean, it's Tiffany's. What lady don't want Tiffany's? Well, here's the thing. It was cute. I mean, it was cute. But you know, it wasn't Portia cute. Anyway, so then next, they opened up Mallory's gift, and it was a case of champagne. Here go Portia. Did you steal that from the cellar, the Bailey cellar? You stole that from the Bailey winery, from the Bailey cellar. It was 10 bottles of some champagne, child. Now, Portia's gift was cute. Portia had, it was a Gucci, a little mini Gucci purse and some expensive, you know, cologne. She said hers was close to $2,000. I said, it was cute. Marlo's was just a box. She just put $1,000 in a box. She was like, ain't nobody got time to shop. She just put 1,000 stacks up in a box and gift wrapped it. That's the gift. Listen, I'm gonna tell you now, I would have picked Marlo's gift. Out of all of the ladies there, the first person's gift I would have picked would have been Marlo's. Then probably Portia and Candy's. Now Candy gave the new iPhone 12. Remember, this was around Christmas, so it was the new iPhone. She gave the new iPhone. Candy got some diamond earrings, which she wasn't that impressed with. Now they came from Kenya, and Kenya said that they were worth $5,000, but Candy was like, why you buy us diamond earrings? Because I guess Candy's saying, it's child, I got diamond earrings. I don't need your diamond earrings. I don't know. She just didn't seem to be that impressed. And then Shamia's gift was a Chanel brooch and scarf. It was cute. It was cute. So Drew, we get around to Drew's gift. Now Drew has a 3-part gift. Drew has a cat carrier with a wig inside. A cat carrier with a wig inside. And of course, it was Kenya got the gift, child. And so Drew started talking about, well, since y'all so worried about my wig, and since y'all was loving my wig, I went and got you. Now she tried to say that that was $1,000 wig. Listen, everybody in the room said, no, ma'am. There is nothing $1,000 about this wig, and not a one, not a nothing. Now you know all them ladies in the room are wig. You know they know they wigs. They say there's nothing in this thing of $1,000. So Drew is insistent, because Kenya of course threw it to the side, child. Drew is insistent on trying to tell her little story and her little jokey joke about the wig. It's a gag gift, and she's really trying to make it fun. She's really trying to make it funny, right? Nobody's paying her any mind. The second gift is a tape recording. Yes, an actual cassette tape. First of all, Drew, where the fuck did you find a cassette tape? Second of all, where did y'all find a cassette tape player? Who has that? What? Then the third thing was she donated $100 to the Humane Society. Now, the cassette tape was a recording of her assistant talking to the prophet, where she said that the prophet lied to her, and she was so upset that the prophet lied to her, and that, you know, she was exposing the prophet because he was such a liar, and that the tape was going to expose that him and LaToya really were seeing each other. So the tape, on the tape recording, what the tape said was, Pastor Lot saying that he does like LaToya, and that he understands the situation LaToya is in, because when he's met his baby mama, technically he was still married. Drew, in what universe is that proven that they lied? In what universe is that proven that they're having an affair? He's saying, yeah, I think LaToya is nice. I like LaToya. That does not prove that they're having an affair. That does not prove that they are together, that they are dating. And just because he said, listen, I understand, you know, that she's in a situation where she may be attracted to other people while she's technically still married. I understand, because I went through that myself. I'm not understanding how in your mind that was the connection. How was that the connection? And all of the ladies, excuse me, all of the ladies said the same thing. They were all like, girl, what? Girl, what? Drew, you are tripping. And Candy finally was like, why are you insisting on making this situation, why are you insisting on trying to put it on LaToya? If they're having a relationship, it's because they want to have a relationship. It's not all on LaToya. It's not all on Prophet Lot. It just is what it is. And you know, of course, Drew keeps trying to make it seem like, well, I mean, well, he lied and he this and they're doing this and they're doing that. And second of all, it's nobody's damn business. Well, then next thing you know, somebody's at the door, and guess who it is? Toya. Drunk. Or other things. They get to arguing, of course. Toya and Drew get to arguing. Kenya tries to get Toya out of there. And Toya starts talking about, you know, I look better than, you know, who your husband's sleeping with down in Florida. Well, I look better than the person that your husband is sleeping with down in Florida. And next thing you know, Kenya tries to get Toya out of there. Toya is still yelling. No, I'm sorry. Next thing you know, they get Toya out of there. Kenya, who was it? Was it Kenya or Toya threw the wig at Drew? And then Drew tried to lunge for Toya. Yeah, it was Toya. It was Toya. She lunges for Toya. They get they ain't really get the scuffling, because, you know, security came and broke it up, child, before it even got anywhere. But At the end of the day, that is how that season ended. With the Toya and Kenya driving off, with Toya finally getting Kenya in the car. I mean, Kenya finally gets Toya in the car because Toya is, drunk or whatever. Lord, the carolers that Cynthia then brought down and showed up. So the rest of the ladies end up outside with the carolers and enjoying the Christmas music, child. But that is how the season ended. Listen, it was a crazy ending for a crazy season. Drew, listen, I don't understand. Like, Drew, I was kind of with you. Even the tide started turning down in New Orleans when you called out Toya at the table about her drinking. But these last couple of weeks, you really been on one, Drew, and I'm not understanding, and I can't defend it because it is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. I guess I'll see y'all at the reunion, chat.